Ah, yes, Nisa, the avatar of Nis, and bringer of chaos in Disgaea RPG. Her arrival marks the beginning of a new era, an era of RNG and frustration in PvP. Her atrocious guts will prove to be the most annoying ability in the whole game, and it will prolong PvP battles so much that I think I may have a stroke! Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Disgaea RPG. Now that the PvP event is finally here, I think it's time we talk about Nisa. So let's see what made her so special. But before we start, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Nisa's Zenith 0 gives her a 21% buff to all stats. This ability is better than the general stat buff for the whole party, since she is a selfish main attacker. Her anyone grants her the God status. This triggers when her HP reaches 0 and gives her 1 HP and 1000 action gauge. After the first activation, the revive time reduces by 20% and will get reduced each time this effect is activated. Her NE5 is a 70% damage boost to non-elemental damage when you are equipped with a sword, and her NE7 gives her 100 SP at the start of turn if she has 1% HP or less. For skills, her Justice Knife is a cheap AoE attack which reduces defense by 11%. Nice if you want to use her as a farmer, but it's nothing special. Her V Extreme is a single target S-rank attack which increases its power the less HP you have. This is a pretty good skill for Nisa, and you may use it on your attacking PvP teams every now and then, but for the most part, you want to use her Nisa, which is her high cost AoE attack, which increases its power by 100% if she has 1% HP or less. Her only notable spell is Mega Braveheart, which she learns at level 30, but I wouldn't waste mana on it, since she only wants to spam her Nisa as much as possible. Nisa is a PvP specialist. Unlike most attackers, she doesn't have elemental skills. This is very good for PvP, as you don't have to worry about elemental resistances. And thanks to the synergy between her abilities and skills, whenever she dies, she will take action immediately, have her SP bar full, and will be able to use her Nisa with a 100% damage boost. Personally, I love this character. Most of her abilities and skills are designed to synergize with each other, which makes her pretty good at what she does. Unfortunately, she's a PvP specialist, which means she will have a huge impact in the PvP meta. There will be a very clear difference between those who have a Nisa and those who don't care about PvP. And the worst part will be that not only you will need good units and equipment, but also good RNG, since she can only revive once guaranteed. So there will be times when she carries your team and also times when she goes down in flames. Now it's time to talk about team comps. There are two ways in which you can use Nisa. The first is the classic 1 main attacker and 4 supporters composition. For this, there's a specific team you may want to use if you want to avoid building anti-ailment belts. First, you want as many units as you can with action gauge at the start of wave. Your only option right now is New Year Girl Rosalind, and in the future you can also use Bichartina. Then you want to use units which give action gauge at the end of their turn, and make those hold weapons with action gauge at the start of battle, as well as super fast boots. These units should buff Nisa as much as possible with their abilities and skills. Last, you want an Archangel Flown, but you want to remove all of her skills and leave her only with her Saint Arrow. This will give Nisa 2 turns of ailment immunity, which is her biggest weakness. If you have the ailment immunity belts, then you can just put her on whatever team you have as an extra attacker. Of course, hyper aggressive strats pair well with her, so try using her next to Lamiton, Sera, or Calamity Adele. Of course, everyone is going to hate Nisa after she arrives. That's why you need to know how to deal with her. The first thing that you should try is to get units which inflict either Forget, Stun, or Poison. Not everyone will have a perfect team comp or gear to prevent Nisa from getting ailments, so this is the first option available against her. Another option is to use units which can clear buffs and debuff her attack. Most Nisas will go with 3 bells, since she doesn't need to worry about speed, which is why you will probably take action before her. If the first thing you do is clear her buffs, then you buff your team, and then debuff her, when she takes action, she won't deal as much damage. But remember that she has a 100% skill damage boost on her AoE attack. Even all of this might not be enough to survive. My last recommendation is to invest on your supporters. I know most people want to spend their Super Reincarnation and Super Awakening materials on their main attackers, but if you have already covered each element, then investing on your supporters might not be a bad idea. If you make them super tanky, then they will be able to survive Nisa's attacks, but that may be too much of a commitment for most people. And that's it, guys. Tell me, what do you think about Nisa? Are you excited to get her? Are you angry? Terrified? In my case, I want to use her in PvP, but I don't want to fight against her. What a conundrum, don't you think? Well, that's all for today, folks. See you next time. Bye!